Deep in the Nevada desert, there is a place that has remained one of the most secret locations in human history. For decades, the United States government refused to confirm what was happening there. No official explanation, no public access, no clear answers. But outside the restricted area, strange reports began to appear. People saw fast-moving lights in the sky, silent objects that changed direction instantly, and aircraft that did not match any known human design at that time. This leads to one question. What really happened inside Area 51? Area 51 is located in a remote desert region of Nevada. It is surrounded by mountains, empty land, and extreme isolation. This location was chosen for one main reason: secrecy. There are no nearby cities, no easy access routes, and very limited visibility from outside areas. The base is heavily protected. Security checkpoints surround the entire perimeter. Warning signs clearly state, no entry, no photography, use of deadly force authorized. This level of restriction immediately created curiosity worldwide. People started asking, why does this place need so much secrecy? To understand Area 51, we must go back to the 1950s. The world was in the Cold War era. The United States and the Soviet Union were competing in technology, weapons, and intelligence. Both countries feared each other. Both were developing advanced surveillance systems. America needed a hidden place to test experimental aircraft safely, somewhere remote, somewhere invisible. So the Nevada desert became the perfect choice. This is where Area 51 was created. One of the earliest aircraft tested here was the U-2 spy plane. Its purpose was surveillance. It could fly at extremely high altitudes, higher than most aircraft of that time could reach. But there was a problem. When civilians saw it in the sky, they couldn't identify it. It appeared unusual. It moved differently, and it flew at heights that seemed impossible. As a result, many people began reporting unidentified flying objects. But these were not aliens. They were secret military aircraft. As time passed, UFO reports increased across different parts of the United States. People described glowing objects in the night sky, fast-moving lights that changed direction instantly, and silent aircraft with unusual shapes, because the government did not explain these sightings. People started creating their own theories, and the most popular theory was aliens. This is where Area 51 became linked with UFO mysteries. In 1947, a strange event occurred in Roswell, New Mexico. An object crashed in the desert. The military first announced that they had recovered a flying disc, but shortly after, the statement was changed. Officials said it was a weather balloon. This sudden change created confusion and suspicion. People believed something important was hidden. Some theories claimed that the material was moved to secret bases like Area 51 for research. There is no confirmed evidence of this, but the story became one of the biggest parts of UFO history. While UFO theories were growing, real classified projects were being developed inside Area 51. The base was used to test advanced spy aircraft, stealth technology, experimental reconnaissance planes. These aircraft were far ahead of their time. Their shapes looked unusual. Their movement patterns were different from normal planes. So when people saw them, they assumed something non-human was involved. But in reality, it was human technology, kept secret. Working inside Area 51 required extreme secrecy. Employees were transported secretly from Las Vegas. They used unmarked flights. They signed strict confidentiality agreements. They were not allowed to talk about their work. Even their families often did not know where they worked. This secrecy made the base even more mysterious. The reason Area 51 became so famous is simple. People saw real aircraft, but they had no explanation for them. So they filled the gap with theories. Some believed aliens were involved. Some believed underground experiments were happening. And because the government stayed silent for decades, the mystery continued to grow. After years of rumors, strange sightings, and government secrecy, the mystery surrounding Area 51 only became bigger. By the 1970s and 1980s, Area 51 was no longer just a hidden military base. It had become a global obsession. People around the world believed something extraordinary was hidden there. And then, new stories started appearing. Stories about underground facilities, secret experiments, and technology that supposedly came from somewhere beyond Earth. One of the biggest conspiracy theories connected to Area 51 is the idea that the real base is actually underground. According to some claims, The visible buildings in the desert are only a small part of the facility. Many conspiracy theorists believe massive, underground tunnels and laboratories exist beneath the mountains. Some even claim there are hidden train systems connecting secret military locations across the United States. Others believe underground levels contain advanced aircraft, experimental weapons, and classified technology hidden from the public. However, there is no officially confirmed evidence proving these underground stories are real. Still, because the base remains heavily restricted, the theories continue to grow. In 1989, the mystery of Area 51 changed forever. A man named Bob Lazar appeared in interviews and made shocking claims. According to Lazar, he worked near Area 51 at a secret location called S4. He claimed the U.S. government possessed alien spacecraft. Not one, several. Lazar said scientists were trying to reverse engineer alien technology to understand how it worked. He described disc-shaped flying vehicles powered by a mysterious energy source. According to him, the technology manipulated gravity itself. His story spread rapidly across television and newspapers. For many people, this was the first time someone claimed direct knowledge of alien technology inside Area 51, but almost immediately, questions appeared. Critics claimed parts of Bob Lazar's background could not be verified. Some people believed he invented the entire story. Others believed the government erased his records to hide the truth. To this day, people still debate whether Bob Lazar was telling the truth or creating one of the biggest UFO stories in history. But regardless of what people believe, his claims permanently changed the public image of Area 51. After Bob Lazar, Area 51 became directly connected with alien conspiracy theories worldwide. As the mystery grew, tourists started traveling to Nevada hoping to see something unusual. Many visitors reported strange lights in the sky near restricted areas. Some described glowing objects moving silently across the desert. Others claimed they saw triangular aircraft flying at impossible speeds. A few witnesses even reported objects hovering without making any sound. Skeptics argued these sightings were simply classified military aircraft being tested secretly, and that explanation makes sense, because Area 51 has always been used for advanced aviation programs. But some sightings remain unexplained even today, and those unexplained cases continue fueling the mystery. Throughout the Cold War, Area 51 became home to some of the most advanced aircraft projects ever created. One famous example was the A-12 reconnaissance aircraft. It was designed for high-speed intelligence missions. Later, stealth technology programs were also developed. Some aircraft were so advanced that they looked decades ahead of normal aviation technology. Imagine seeing one of those aircraft in the 1960s or 1970s. To ordinary people, it would appear almost alien. This is one reason many historians believe Area 51 UFO sightings were connected to secret military technology rather than extraterrestrials. The U.S. government had strong reasons for secrecy. During the Cold War, revealing military technology could give enemy nations an advantage. If the Soviet Union discovered how advanced American aircraft were becoming, it could threaten national security, so the government kept everything classified. But secrecy creates curiosity, and curiosity creates theories. The less information people received, the more mysterious Area 51 became. Even today, millions of people believe Area 51 contains alien technology. Some theories claim recovered UFOs were stored there. Others believe scientists studied extraterrestrial materials, and some conspiracy theories even claim contact with non-human beings happened secretly inside the facility. However, no officially verified evidence has ever confirmed these claims. No public documents prove aliens were kept there. No confirmed scientific evidence has shown extraterrestrial technology exists inside Area 51. But because so much information remains classified, many people continue believing something hidden still exists there. In recent years, interest in UFOs returned worldwide. The U.S. military released videos showing unidentified aerial phenomena, often called UAPs. Pilots described strange objects moving in unusual ways. The Pentagon admitted some incidents could not be fully explained. This shocked many people, because for years, governments avoided discussing such topics publicly. Some people believe these modern reports support old Area 51 theories. Others believe they involve advanced drones, military systems, or unknown natural phenomena. The debate continues even today. Over time, Area 51 became more than just a military base. It became part of global pop culture. Movies, documentaries, games, and internet theories turned it into a symbol of hidden secrets. For some people, Area 51 represents government secrecy. For others, it represents the possibility that humans are not alone in the universe. And for many, it remains one of the greatest mysteries ever created. As the years passed, the mystery surrounding Area 51 became larger than ever before. What started as secret military testing during the Cold War had now transformed into one of the biggest conspiracy theories in modern history. But then something unexpected happened. For the first time in decades, the U.S. government slowly began discussing unidentified aerial phenomena publicly. And this changed everything. In recent years, the Pentagon released several videos recorded by U.S. Navy pilots. The footage showed strange aerial objects moving in ways that pilots could not easily explain. Some objects appeared to move at very high speeds. Others changed direction suddenly, and some seemed to hover in the air without visible engines. The military officially referred to these objects as UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. This was important because governments had avoided discussing UFO-related topics seriously for many years. Now suddenly the conversation was becoming public. Several military pilots later spoke openly about what they saw. Some described objects moving against strong winds without slowing down. Others claimed the objects accelerated faster than known aircraft technology. One pilot said the object had no visible wings, no exhaust, and no clear propulsion system. These reports shocked the public, because trained military pilots are considered reliable observers. However, officials still did not claim the objects were extraterrestrial. Instead, they simply admitted some encounters remained unexplained. And for many people, that was enough to restart old Area 51 theories once again. As public interest increased, official investigations into unidentified aerial phenomena also increased. Government agencies started reviewing military reports and radar data. The goal was simple: determine whether these objects were foreign technology, secret military systems, drone programs, natural phenomena, or something entirely unknown. Even today, some cases remain unsolved, and every unsolved case adds more mystery to the Area 51 legend. One reason UFO stories continue to fascinate people is because humans naturally ask one important question: are we alone in the universe? Scientists believe the universe contains billions of galaxies and trillions of planets. Because of this, many experts believe intelligent life somewhere in space is statistically possible. But possible does not mean confirmed. There is still no verified public evidence proving extraterrestrial life has visited Earth. No confirmed alien spacecraft, no officially proven alien technology, and no verified evidence of alien beings inside Area 51. Still, the mystery continues. Even now, Area 51 remains heavily restricted. Satellite images show runways, buildings, and hangars, but much of the facility's activity remains classified. Security around the area is still extremely strict. And because information is limited, theories continue spreading online every year. Some people believe new aircraft are still being tested there. Others believe hidden underground projects continue in secret. And some still believe the government knows far more about UFOs than it admits publicly. The internet played a massive role in expanding the legend of Area 51. Online forums became filled with theories, leaked stories, and supposed insider information. Some posts claimed aliens worked alongside scientists. Others described underground laboratories and hidden tunnels beneath the desert. Videos claiming to show UFO evidence spread rapidly across social media. Most of these claims were never verified. But the mystery itself became entertainment for millions of people worldwide. Over time, Area 51 became deeply connected to movies, television, and gaming culture. Hollywood films often portrayed the base as a place where alien bodies and spacecraft were hidden. Video games used Area 51 as a symbol of secret experiments and government cover-ups. This made the legend even bigger. Eventually, many people could no longer separate fiction from reality. The real military history of Area 51 became mixed with decades of imagination and storytelling. The truth about Area 51 is actually a mixture of real history and public imagination. The real part includes secret Cold War aircraft, classified military projects, advanced aviation technology, strict government secrecy. The fictional part includes confirmed alien experiments, verified extraterrestrial spacecraft, underground alien prisons, direct proof of non-human life. To this day, none of those alien claims have been officially proven, but because secrecy surrounded the base for so long, many people still believe the full truth has never been revealed. Even after decades, people remain fascinated by Area 51 for one simple reason. Mysteries attract human curiosity. When information is hidden, imagination becomes powerful, and Area 51 was hidden from the world for a very long time. That secrecy created fear, curiosity, and endless theories. For some people, Area 51 is proof that governments hide secrets. For others, it is simply a military testing facility surrounded by exaggerated stories. But regardless of what anyone believes, the mystery continues. As the mystery continued growing around Area 51, one thing became clear. The world would probably never stop asking questions about it, because the more secret the base remained, the more people wanted answers. And even today, after decades of rumors, investigations, and conspiracy theories, many questions still remain unanswered. Some experts believe Area 51 still plays an important role in testing advanced military technology. Modern aircraft programs are far more advanced than those created during the Cold War. Stealth systems, drone technology, artificial intelligence, and experimental aviation projects may still be developed in highly classified environments. And because the public is not allowed inside the base, nobody truly knows what technology exists there today. This uncertainty keeps the mystery alive. Alien theories connected to Area 51 survived for one simple reason. People never received complete answers. The government stayed silent for decades. Information remained classified. And every unexplained sighting added fuel to the mystery. Over time, the theories became larger and more dramatic. Some people claimed alien spacecraft crashed on Earth. Others believed secret communication with extraterrestrials happened inside hidden facilities. And some theories suggested the government had been hiding the truth from humanity for years. But despite all these stories, there is still no officially confirmed evidence proving aliens exist inside Area 51. One of the biggest reasons Area 51 became legendary is secrecy itself. Human curiosity grows stronger when information is hidden. If the government had openly explained every aircraft test from the beginning, Area 51 might never have become famous. But silence created mystery, and mystery created legends. This is how a secret military testing site transformed into one of the most talked about locations in the world. For thousands of years, humans have looked into the sky and asked questions. Are we alone? Is there intelligent life somewhere else in the universe? Could advanced civilizations exist beyond Earth? Area 51 became connected to these questions because it represented the unknown. And humans are naturally fascinated by the unknown. That fascination continues even today. After decades of investigations and declassified documents, some facts are now confirmed. We know Area 51 is real. We know it was used during the Cold War. We know advanced military aircraft were tested there. And we know many UFO sightings were actually connected to secret aviation programs. These are confirmed historical facts. But beyond that, much of the mystery still exists in the space between truth and speculation. There are still many unanswered questions. What technology is currently being tested there? How many classified programs still remain hidden? Were all UFO sightings truly explainable? Or are there incidents that governments still cannot fully understand? The public may never know every answer, because some information could remain classified forever. Today, Area 51 is more than just a military base. It has become part of global culture, a symbol of secrecy, a symbol of conspiracy theories, and a symbol of humanity's endless curiosity about what might exist beyond our world. Movies, books, documentaries, and internet theories continue keeping the legend alive. And every year, new stories appear, some believable, some impossible, but all connected to the same mysterious place hidden in the Nevada. So, what really happened inside Area 51? The truth is probably less supernatural than many people imagine, but far more secretive than most people realize. Behind those guarded gates, the United States tested some of the most advanced military technology ever created. That secrecy led to confusion. Confusion created rumors, and rumors eventually became global conspiracy theories. Maybe Area 51 never contained alien spacecraft, or maybe some secrets still remain hidden from the public. But until undeniable evidence appears, the mystery will continue. And perhaps that mystery is exactly why the legend of Area 51 will never truly disappear. At this point, we clearly understand a few important things. Area 51 is a real military base. It was created during the Cold War for secret aircraft testing. Many UFO sightings were actually classified military technology, and the extreme secrecy surrounding the base is what created the massive conspiracy theories we know today. But despite decades of investigations, the full truth behind Area 51 may never be completely known. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe for more mystery and hidden history videos. And remember, sometimes the biggest secrets are the ones hidden in plain sight.